Today on TT's Corner, we will be talking about health and wellness. More specific, cancer. Ladies, come forward. Especially black women, come even closer. Let's talk. Have you ever been to the doctor and you're telling he or she what is going on with your body, how you're feeling, and they're saying it's all in your head, nothing is wrong, and all that, and you feel as if you're not being heard? Because I have, and it happens all the time. Have you ever been to the doctor because you're of a particular age and you say to the doctor, I'm feeling this is happening, I am having my heavy flow period, my stomach is feeling a little hard, and all those stuff, and the doctor is saying, oh, it's because you're premenopausal, it will go away. Ladies, if that's happening to you and the doctor continues to let you feel like you're not being heard, change your doctor. Let me repeat. If you feel as if you're not being heard, change your doctor. And find someone who will listen to you. Here is a little synopsis of my story. I started to have heavy periods, and all my life I've never had heavy menstruation, never. Then I started to spot in between my period, and I brush it off. Then after that, I noticed like 2 to 3 days after my period, I started to have bleeding again, while I'm starting to feel my abdomen, feel a little hard, as if I'm pregnant, and I know I'm not pregnant. With that, I went to the doctor, telling the doctor what's going on. The doctor says, oh, I think you need birth control. Birth control. I said, I don't think so. Yes, birth control can fix it. Give me a prescription for the birth control. I purchased the birth control. Within 2 weeks of taking the birth control, I see nothing is happening, so I quit. And then I decided to go to another doctor so I went to another doctor, and I was excited because it's a female. And I told her what was going on. And she said to me, oh, your age, I think it's premenopause. And I said, no, something is definitely happening. And she said, no, I don't think so. I said, okay, let's have an x-ray done. I suggested the x-ray because I know definitely something is going on inside of me. And she said, it's a waste of time. And I insisted, I stood my ground. I said I wanted an x-ray to be done. So it was scheduled and I showed up. While doing the x-ray, in the middle of the x-ray, they had to stop and I had to rush to the hospital. They saw some abnormalities with x-ray and I had to go straight from the doctor's office to the hospital. While in the ER at the hospital, I didn't even know that my eyes rolled over and I almost fell out. And right there and then, they had to give me emergency blood transfusion. Yes, blood transfusion. Then I was admitted to the hospital. And then they told me that it seems like I have fibroids. So they are going to do a surgery to remove the fibroids because it seems it's bad. Okay. I was in the hospital for 2 days waiting for the date to come for the surgery. The morning of the scheduled surgery, they came and they do bloods because they have to do the labs and to prepare me for the surgery in the afternoon, in the evening, yes. And that labs that they did the morning revealed that my CA125 was high. The afternoon, the doctor came in my room and told me the surgery is off because they need a doctor who specializes with cancer to be there to observe what's going on because they don't know if it's the fibroids is too big for the number to be that high or it's cancer. They don't know. But the person, the doctor who is more established with that is on vacation and will be back in a couple of days. So instead of cutting me or letting me stay in the hospital, they released me and says they will contact me when the doctor returns the following week and we can schedule to come back for the surgery. But they said the number seems high, but they are more on the side that the fibroids was real big. So for that to be going on, fine. In a couple of days, while in the house by myself and my husband was on his way to work, I got up and I fell to the floor and I couldn't move. I had to crawl on my knees for the phone to call my husband, and he was on the highway heading to work, and he had to get off and come to the house, get me, and put me in the vehicle and take me straight to the emergency room. And that's where I was admitted. And oh boy. And then the following morning, I got so sick. They had to take me to theater. And when they decided to cut me to take the fibroids out, they saw cancer all over. So that's how I discovered I had cancer. Yes, while the doctors were telling me, the previous doctors were telling me it's all in my head, it's menopause, premenopause, and I need birth control. So ladies, you have to be your own advocate, especially you black ladies, because they're not listening to you. They're not listening to us. We have to speak up. If a doctor tells you something and it does not sit right with what you are saying, please, I implore you, get another opinion. And if that opinion doesn't seem right, or you still feel like you're not being heard, get another opinion. Because if you don't speak up for yourself, no one is going to do it for you. And maybe they tell you it's all in your head and you're thinking too hard and nothing is wrong with you. And if you know, and when you know that something is wrong, don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. Because if I hadn't been my own advocate, God forbid, maybe I wouldn't be here. Maybe I wouldn't be here. So, oh boy. So, I'm asking you, listen to your heart and do the right thing. And yes, and don't forget to pray. Pray and pray again. So, if you think I am telling you, giving you good information, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I'm trying my best to impart good news to you. Thank you, and God bless.